How are you? Welcome to Tangier.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
You are from a family of very esteemed architects, and yet you have chosen the profession as interior designer. Is that very liberating for you, or how was that choice? You grew up in Italy.
I grew up in Milan.
You studied in London.
I studied in London. I moved to London when I was 18, and basically London's been my base until very recently. My father being an architect and my great-grandfather being also an architect has definitely influenced me all my life since a very early stage. And I've always been surrounded by their creativity and their inspiration, and I've always felt drawn to the profession, although I took it in a less formal way, the way of a designer or decorator, if you like. And that was
liberating for you, right?
It was liberating. It was, in a certain way, I was freer, I think, from certain rules, and allowed me to play with color, which I love to do, and I'm most known for. And also allowed me to play with things, objects, fabrics.
I see how much fun you've had in this house, how much fun you have, and of course there's a wonderful sense of balance and integrity in everything that you've chosen. But every time I point to something, you say, oh, that was somewhere else and now I'm repurposing it here. But you're giving it a new life.
Yes, a completely new life, a completely new setting, and it's a new beginning. And that's very exciting.
Whereas the building, you make it one time and you hope it lasts that way forever. But
yes. This was a combination of the two, because this was my second serious architectural project, because I supervised the entire restoration and rebuilding of this house. Those 18 months were sometimes pretty painful, but we achieved a great result, I feel.
Nicolò, are these lovebirds?
They are.
Oh, thank you.
And we found the little one when we came back. It's a surprise, a new addition to the family.
Wait, it's a baby?
It's a baby one.
Oh, I've no. Oh,
She's 8 weeks old. We were told it's a she.
yeah. I was like, how do you?
We named her Prudence.
Was this spectacular garden here when you bought the house?
No. This is all the work of a great friend of mine, Umberto Pasti.
Of course.
Who has, of course, you know him.
And who wrote the foreword or the introduction to your book?
He's written the introduction to the book, and also he's written the text
on your chapter.
On my chapter.
You know, when I was reading what he wrote, he said how being here, it still feels like the old days when it was sort of an international zone, where it was a cross-section of so much.
I think that's still very much the case. It is a very international crowd, and as you will see from the book, every home has its, particular style and nationality, really.
But you can never
it's a
pinpoint
melting
it.
pot.
It's a melting pot. You can't pinpoint a specific style.
No, you can't, and that was the main reason behind the book, because it's of the variety of styles that all converge in one place.
And so what did he do? How did he create this garden, or what was your intention?
My idea was to create this porch, adding a terrace to the first floor drawing room, in order to have a covered space, so even in winters it's nice to sit outside, and we definitely wanted to have a small water feature, which we built together, and then all around we surrounded it with what he promised would turn soon into a jungle.
Nicolò, so
Yeah.
the other room was kind of a raspberry pink,
Yeah,
correct?
exactly.
Oh my God.
This
What would
one,
you?
I would call it close to peacock blue.
Yes.
But I don't know, it keeps changing. It's what makes it really special.
In this light, you mean?
Yeah.
What made you choose
from morning
this?
to night? It changes in so many shades. But it's I chose it because I'm just in love with it, and I'm in love with color in general. And I just thought it would go so well with the sort of mustard and white linen curtains, which creates such a beautiful contrast, and it just blends in with everything. And it's such a good background for like gilding.
For everything here,
and
yes.
red, you see, or orange, even yellow. It just is the perfect.
Have you ever used it in any of your other homes or projects, or was this the first time that you?
This is the first time, really, but I'm planning to use it many more. Yeah.
It's incredible.
Well, thank you. Come, let's go to the pool.
I came prepared. I brought my suit.
Oh, well done. Susanna, why don't you change in here?
Oh, thank you. Oh my, is this your closet?
Yes, it is. And by the way, talking about repurposing, these, funnily enough, were my old curtains from my teenage years in Milan before moving to London. My nanny had saved them, and when I built this house, she said, "Oh, I may have something you might be able to recycle," and she gave me this box with this amazing
Are you
curtains.
kidding me? I love
and I was
that.
able to replace them.
It's a whole new life.
Example of new life.
All right, I'm gonna go change. I can't wait for the pool.
Great.
Don't miss another video visit. Click on the orange Q to subscribe and have Quintessence virtually delivered from our doorstep to yours.